Today I'm going to be making an essential oil soap scented with patchouli, and I've got my Mad Micas Blue Tide Mica to color and Mad Micas Radioactive to color, and I'll be using activated charcoal as well. I'm going to do a black layer on the bottom, and on the top I'm going to do a swirl of the blue and the green. As my daughter would say, let's get to the video. So I'm going to get started with pouring my lye water into my oil. The soap is a little bit different recipe than what I've made in the past. I haven't made this one in a very long time. Okay, so I am going to soak today at 84 degrees. This was the second option on my Facebook poll that I did a few days ago for chamomile and lavender soap or a patchouli soap. This got the least votes, but I still want to do a patchouli soap, so we're going to do it. I'm going to turn on the stick blender now. Okay, so I have reached trace. So now I'm splitting my soap batter into 3 separate containers. I have a container for the black, a container for the blue, and a container for the green. Gotta make sure I scrape them all the way out. No soap left behind. I'm going to put a tablespoon of my activated charcoal in for the colorant. For my green and my blue, I'm going to do a teaspoon of each to start out with. I want to make sure that they're vibrant but not so bright that they're overpowering. I have my YouTube account set up now where my videos can be a little bit longer than 15 minutes. Those 15-minute videos were hard to edit down. Well, that was quite a bit of blue. A little bit more than a teaspoon. I should be getting my piping set tomorrow. I'm going to do an unboxing video for it. I'm so excited. I got Katie Carson's piping set from Nurture Soap Supplies, and I'm so excited. I can't wait to see it. So I got a new editing program to help me out on my videos a little bit. I'm hoping that I can figure it out. This soap has gotten very thick on me very quickly. Maybe I'm just working slower than normal. This soap got very thick on me quickly because of the recipe that I used. I had a lot of hard oils, and also I had a small percentage of beeswax, and beeswax always sets up very quickly. I'm going to have to pour that from way up high. It's super thick. This one is too, but I needed this one to be thick so I can work with that. And then this is patchouli essential oil. I'm very excited to make this soap. I love patchouli. I'm usually not this messy of a soaper. When it sets up on me so quick, I knew this was going to happen. I knew it was going to set up quick because I'm using beeswax in this recipe. It makes a really nice shiny bar when it's done, and I love the hardness of the bar when it's done, so that's why I used beeswax. I might not be able to pull off the swirl, but I'm still gonna try. I can't stick blend it anymore because if I do, it'll get so thick that I will be plopping it into the soap mold. However, it looks like I might be doing that with the black anyway. It smells incredible though. If you're a patchouli lover, comment down below. There's also another fragrance called Nag Champa. I don't think that I've ever smelled it. I don't know what it smells like, but I've heard that's another one that people either love or hate. You can see how thick my soap batter got. I'm going to go ahead and pour the black on the bottom layer and bang it down a few times to make sure to get all the air bubbles out. It has been a very long time since I had a soap set up on me this quick. I really should have gone with another design right here. However, I had the layers in my mind, and so I was just going to make it work no matter what. Because I will be using this recipe again, I will just plop the spoon in and have multicolor all throughout the bar. Maybe I should just plop it all in there. I'm going to try to do this bottom layer, and then I might just plop the top. Okay, I'm going to bang it down a few times to try and get it to flatten out. Comment down below and tell me if you like videos that are shorter than 15 minutes or videos that are a little bit longer so you can see more of the process. Right here I'm just wiping down the sides of the mold so that once the other layers were poured, they wouldn't have slivers or spots of the black layer stuck to the sides of the soap. I think I got that as cleaned up as I'm going to get it. Oh my goodness, there will be no swirl with the green and the blue. No swirl. Aww. It's incredibly thick. I guess I could do layers. This right here is what I will be doing with my next soap, just plopping it right into the mold. I'll do a few different colors. I haven't quite figured out the fragrance yet, but since this is the recipe I will be working with, I am going to make it work. I could almost use this like a soap dough. This soap is definitely giving me a workout. This soap is actually going to be very incredible. I can feel it. It's going to turn out awesome. Okay, so this has been a very fun learning experience. I really wanted to do this recipe because the numbers lined up perfectly on it. And when I get perfect numbers on a soap, I can't not make it. All right, I'm going to clean up the edges of this now. I'm still thinking I might do a swirl, maybe. I don't know. If I wanted to do a different design, I have sure done it with this soap. All right, I'm about to do my third layer, the layer of the blue. This is a very beautiful blue. I love the color of it. This is the blue Tide mica. Whenever I first bought all my micas, I bought a bunch of blues. I was just trying to get rainbow colors so I would have, you know, a variety of colors. And I ended up getting 3 separate blues, and I didn't even realize it until I got to the house. I was like, oh. Maybe I should have got different colors. I love this color though, it's gorgeous.
Bounce. Gotta bounce it down to take out those air bubbles.
It will be very fun cutting into the soap to see what it looks like on the inside. I will post a video of that as well. At least I don't have to wait to do a fun design in the top. I've showed you what trace looks like before in previous videos. Sometimes when you're making soap, if your trace accelerates, then your soap thickens up really quick like mine did tonight. Some fragrance oils will make that happen. Sometimes if you stick blend it too much, it'll make it happen. A lot of times if your temperature of your lye water and your oil are far off from each other, that will also make it happen. When you have an accelerated trace, you cannot work with your soap batter for as long. You can't do intricate swirls or intricate designs, and you end up making a layered soap like I had to tonight. And I don't mind. It's a new experience for me, so I'm very excited about cutting into the bars and seeing what they look like. I'm going to bang it down a few times to clear out the air bubbles again. With the soap this thick, I'm not sure that that works very well, but hopefully it works. The good thing about having such a thick soap is, and one color on top, is that I can play with it for as long as I want to. Which is one of my favorite things about soaping, is playing with the tops. Maybe with my new editing program I can have some music in the boring part. Okay, so for the top part of the design, I'm going to pull a fork through it and make it peak with a spoon. So the top kind of looks like a fiery cupcake. So to finish the top, I've already pulled the fork through it a couple of times. To finish the top, I'm going to push down with the spoon to make little bitty cups. Eventually I'll get to where I have a lot of how-to videos. Right now I'm trying to come up with ideas. If you have any ideas on something that you would like to learn how to do, like making body butter perhaps, I would be happy to do a how-to on body butter. Soap is a lot more complicated than body butter, however. You have to learn how to use a soap calculator, you have to learn how to respect lye, which isn't hard actually. If you watch Soap Queen TV, her videos go very in depth on how to work with lye safely, how to use melt and pour soap, what oils to use and for what reasons. That's a good one to watch if you're wanting to learn how to make soap. So my daughter's 6th birthday is this weekend, and she was being bullied at school. And she just finally told me about it. It's been happening for months, but we got the problem solved, and she's much happier now and making friends at school and everything. We've had 2 RSVPs, so she's very excited about that. For a while she kept saying, nobody likes me, nobody wants to be my friend, and it just broke my heart. But now we've got the problem fixed, and she is much happier when I pick her up from school, and I couldn't be happier for her. And my heart was broken hearing all that. All right, now I'm going to spray the top with alcohol to help prevent soda ash. This is Nikki with Real Homemade Beauty. Thank you for watching my channel. I hope you will like and subscribe and come back and see me for the cut of this soap. And if you stick around to the end of the video, first of all, thank you. Second of all, you're probably going to get a few good laughs. Do something good for yourself and do something good for someone else, and I'll see you next time. Do something good for yourself. Make sure to pamper yourself and do something good for someone. No, it just sounds idiotic. Oh, I'm too close. Too close. Look at all that soap. That's a lot of soap. That's a whole bunch of soap. And it's stiff. It's like soap on a stick. Okay, I'm going to find a different mold to put this in. I hope that's not hard to edit. Sorry, editing Nikki, if that's hard to edit. Okay, it's my favorite mica place. It's my... I'm gonna make... My ears look super dark. Like a deep, dark black hole. Okay, an hour and 5 minutes for this video. I've been playing with the top so long. And I'm back. Oh my God, it's been 45 minutes. I've been filming this for 45 minutes. No wonder my soap set up on me so quick. Okay. This is gonna be one long ass video. What the hell happened to my spoon? It's water from... Nobody cares, Nikki. That's it. That's all I'm gonna do. If you would like to see the cut of the soap, make sure to come back tomorrow. It's usually a short video, and we'll get to see what the inside looks like. See you next time.